Welcome back to the channel. All right, well, there are days that I just love my job, but this crawl space, I haven't been in it yet. I think it's going to be a pretty bad one. Not in the finest of neighborhoods here, but I just kind of looked at the crawl space door to see what it looks like. And I don't know, I see all kinds of animals running around, cats and all that, so no need to look at my ugly mug. Let's look at this crawl space together and you tell me what you're thinking. Let's look at it together. I'll see you down there. All right, well. Oh my God. So we're gonna find out what this one's all about today. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a rough crawl space. This is definitely a crawl space. I'm gonna do our routine, kind of check down here. No critters. Well, not all of them are gonna be sunshine and daisies. Whew. Look at that. Look at all this insulation. That's nasty. All right, so don't know the real story behind this one. This is one of those neighborhoods where these houses they're not going for much. But still, they have to get inspected. Got some water right here. If you hear me groaning a lot, that's because I am sore today again. I was in a huge crawl space yesterday. I think this thing measured about 3,500 square feet. I was gonna video it, but I was pretty busy, so I decided to wait till today to maybe get some footage. This insulation, God. I'm sorry, I keep flashing my light because I don't want to see an animal. We're gonna have to come through here. So this right here is a belly crawl. Look at that. That looks like sewer water. You can see the larva. You can see the larva of drain flies. Yeah, you can see the flies, little drain flies, sewer flies, drain flies. You can see them flying around. We're not gonna go that way. Let's cut through here. You guys bear with me. Wow. Yeah, this is one of those. So this had some support units put in, God knows when. Got a flashlight in one hand, got a camera in the other. An old support beam they put up. See the rust? That all gets rusted, man. So it gets so humid down here. And that's what happens with the insulation. See how the insulation flakes? When the insulation flakes like that, that's from too much humidity, too much moisture. And then you've got the down insulation, and that's going to be from critters, snakes, chipmunks, whatever the case may be. I've got to get underneath this pipe. I'm going to get you guys down first. Yep. That was, thank God I lost a bunch of weight. had a lot of work done to my mouth. And I couldn't eat for a long time. You can see on my earlier videos, I had a lot more weight on, and you can see the transformation of my teeth. This video is definitely not about teeth. Look at this. These pipes here, man, they're old. I bet you you can tell that they haven't done any kind of work down here. Look at the crawl space all the way down there. That is just nasty. This is just nasty. And I just give this a rough run so that you guys can see it before I even get into anything. Just kind of give you a heads up, and I kind of clear the way a little bit before I come back down here. I want to show you guys what I see firsthand when I get in these crawl spaces. The rough run. This isn't going to be about anything getting staged or anything. This is not the channel. I don't do any editing. This is a play, and let's go hit it. And you can see that that one I don't say much for some time. It's because I'm trying to listen out. And I'm trying to see some things, kind of set myself up for the rest of my inspection. But we're getting pretty deep into the crawl space, into the cave. And I can start feeling the humidity build up is unreal. This humidity should not be going on like this. None of this wood up here, none of this is pressure treated lumber. This house was probably built, if I were to take a stab at it, I'm gonna say maybe in the 60s, maybe 70s, not sure. See some water right here. But everything is just rusting. All the fungus, wood rot, insulation falling down. I mean, even if you were to buy this house for a flip, for whatever the reason, people don't understand. Before you start getting into cosmetics up inside, cabinets, flooring, this is a huge expense here. Remediating all this fungus. Look at all that. That is nasty. That is already wood rot starting to form. There's mold. That's a piece of metal, a rusted piece of metal is gonna poke me in the face. I always gotta make sure I got my shots up to date. But this is all, that insulation's all for moisture. Every bit of this. You know, obviously that too, you know, that's the critters. But you can see the water. That's all water right there. See that? Condensation. Water coming in from the foundation walls. You can see it's with all this insulation down here, it is almost impossible to see what's happening. It's a tough video to do, but I want you guys to kind of see firsthand. You know, when people come in to buy a lot of houses, they go upstairs, they walk around, they're like, okay, well, we can put the new floors down. We'll definitely change out the, you know, cabinets, and this is where I'm going to be in this room, and the kids can be here. They have no idea that this right here is happening in the crawl space. Look at that piece of turd right there. That's a big piece of turd. You can see the water droplets underneath that HVAC line. That duct line right there is covered. It's just dripping water. You can see, let's see if I can put the light. You see all that water, all the water droplets? Yeah, that's all condensation. It's because it is so humid down here, and they're running the AC upstairs. That's why those duct lines get rusted. Your house starts to smell like your crawl space. Yeah, I gotta go all the way back over there again. This is gonna be a tough one. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging with me, man, through all these videos. We definitely surpassed 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. Hitting that like button if you like these videos. Leaving me these comments. You guys leave me these comments behind. Again, a lot of you guys tell me, man, you definitely give me a different view on what crawl spaces look like. I'll never buy a crawl space again. And then some people are still okay with crawl spaces. I took out a poll on my homepage of how many people would much rather a slab over a crawl space. And I still got more people wanting a crawl space home. And I get it, because I've been under some crawl space houses where, you know, all the plumbing, all the electrical, everything is right there. You can see it. You can work on it if you have to. But that's if you're the type of person that doesn't mind getting in the crawl space and doing whatever work it is that you need to do. And that's great. It really is. But look at all these wires. There's wires everywhere. This is years and years and years of people coming down here, running cable, running lines. Look at this electrical line right here. Who knows if that thing is hot? Somebody asked me, you know, if I can take a picture or a video of the front of the house. And I can't do that. You know, the privacy of the homeowner, of the real estate transaction. I can't do that. People wouldn't appreciate that, but for the most part, if homeowners want me to show them any of these videos, or whoever hires me, how about that? I will show it to them. That's why I do make these videos, because if I claim, I gotta get up on this pipe. Whew. If they do doubt any of my reportings, I have documentation, pictures, videos that have saved me from a lot of arguments. Constantly get that person that says, you know, I'm full of crap or something. I'm like, yeah, well, I don't want you to believe me. You don't know me, but I can show you a video. See that? More water, condensation coming off that ductwork. Look at this plumbing. These pipes ain't gonna, they're not gonna make it too much longer. They'll spring a leak here eventually. Look how they just bend it. They don't secure any lines. Look at this guy right here. It just goes down, it comes up. Nothing is secure. A lot of these lines, you know, even though they're pretty flexible, you still want them to last. You still want them to be able to get bumped if somebody's cruising on by and bumps into them. You don't want them to bust on you. Whew. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get into some of these areas with the camera. So what I showed you guys here is about as much as I get. I just went to the back, kind of filmed there a little bit. But you can see this is one of these shallow crawl spaces. This is not a hands and knees job here. This is a belly crawl. But I'm back to this little pile of water here. That's nasty. There's little tiny larvae swimming around in there. Drain flies, sewer flies, whatever they're called. That's what they are. But another crawl space house here, guys. Just another one. Like I said, most of the time the upstairs you're like, okay, well this is, you're trying to estimate how much you're going to spend. Maybe 15, 20 grand, what we'll have left over. There's at least 15, 20 grand of work down here. Moisture work alone, duct work, all rusted, insulation removal. This vapor barrier is shot. I mean, this not a good situation, man. But I kind of expected it because when you go around a house, kind of take a look on the outside to see, and all the vents, pretty much all the vents around the house are in wells. These vent wells, you already know that there's lack of ventilation. Alright, I'm gonna try to get through this section right here without sticking my knee in that puddle of disgusting water. My God. I bet you at night this crawl space comes to life. Look at the holes in that vent. Animals getting down here. That's crazy. Well, they're not going to like what I'm going to have to say about this one, but my job is to be honest, report what I see. Hey, I spend a lot of time complimenting houses as well. But this house, there's no compliments here. Just looking at the crawl space door was enough to tell me I was about to get into some crap here. Guys, crawl space encounters, this isn't about UFOs. I'm not encountering UFOs around here. This is about, you don't know what you're going to encounter when you get into a crawl space. Moisture, termites, critters, fungus, mold, you name it. That's what we encounter, or I encounter. We as a group. All you guys that watch my videos, I truly appreciate what you do. Giving me the support. Come down here with my camera. I do it for you guys. Yeah, YouTube throws me a bone here. Not enough to pay the bills, or I wouldn't be, wanting to put out as much material as I can. But it's fun. I get to talk with you guys while I'm inspecting these houses. It kind of feels like you guys are with me down here, especially when I start seeing the comments. You guys are actually watching these videos, and that means a lot to me. Yeah, keep it going and keep this channel moving. I appreciate you all. God bless. There's a big storm coming this weekend. To this afternoon. Got that storm coming up through the Gulf, up the Panhandle of Florida, I think. We're supposed to be getting about 4 to 8 inches of rain here in the Carolinas. That's too much over here. But what that's going to probably end up doing is next week it's going to probably give a lot of good video when I do some of these inspections. We'll be able to see if we get a lot of water in these crawl spaces. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate y'all. See ya.